Stupid. I'm gonna do it. So when is the best time to buy real estate? Yesterday. Stupid. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michael Spano, founder of Agents of Real Estate, and today we're gonna go through pre-construction condo sales, how they work, how to be safe, how to get in on them and take advantage of the early processes, and also I'm gonna talk a little bit about how builders sell them, so on the builder side. So you understand how it all works, and you can take advantage and go from there. Just to start off, the day of going in and meeting the builder and haggling for prices is kind of over. The builders aren't there anymore. They're not in the sales center. It's usually an outside brokerage or a separate corporation brokerage from the builder. So you're not dealing with the builder. So this video is focused not on those who know builders, on those who don't know builders. So you're going to be going in with a real estate agent. So the pre-construction condo sales stages are pretty much four straightforward stages. The first stage would be the friends and family event. The second stage would be the in-house or representing brokerage event, which is the in-house agents selling to consumers and also outside agents. The main stage, which is all agents going at it, would be the VIP and platinum release stage. And then the last stage would be all brokerages and then open to the public stage. And I'm gonna go through all the stages with you so you kind of get an understanding of how they work. So stage one, we have friends and family. Friends and family is pretty straightforward, but it's friends and family of the builder, not friends and family of any agents or brokerages or anything like that. So it's a very unique event, and they will stop people from coming if they're not too far arm's length away. And maybe the workers of the builders, the people on site doing some of the trades, they'll give them a chance to come in and buy in a friends and family event. Now they won't allow everybody in there. So if you're trying to get friends of friends of friends of friends in this, they may say no. They're pretty strict on that because they don't want to sell all their units to friends and family because it is a discounted rate. It's the early stage of pricing. Using this is for a couple of ways. One is to treat the people that they know very well and get everybody in on the project. And the other is to set prices too, to kind of understand the interest people have in it and see how excited people are about buying. Now this is the lowest stage of pricing. This is where the prices are going to be the lowest. They're going to also have some really cool incentives. So one of the cool features about friends and family that everybody can take away from is that if the builder has his friends and family, their friends and family who have bought into this, they're invested and they have people they love and care about who are invested in the development. So that's a strong sign that this development is going to go through, that they're going to finish it to the end because they don't want to let their friends down and they don't want to let their family down. How good would that be going forward for another development? So friends and family is a good sign that a builder is taking the initiative to include people in their development, and it's good motivation for them to see it through to the end and do a good job. Okay, the next stage of the VIP process would be, and sometimes this stage is skipped, but this is an inclusive stage that happens a lot, and it's the in-house brokerage sales event. Now, the in-house brokerage could be an incorporated company of the builder, or it could be an outside brokerage they've hired to handle the internal sales in the sales center. Now, at this event, it's mainly the brokerages mainly the agents who are employed by that brokerage who are going to sell. They're going to find consumers, call their friends and family, and try to get them in on this early stage. Again, remember the comment in the beginning of the video about how the best time to buy real estate is yesterday? Well, friends and family, which was yesterday or a week ago, is what we mean by yesterday, was when the prices were lower. And today, the prices are going to be higher at this stage, which is the in-house brokerage stage. The third stage of selling pre-construction or pre-construction sales would be the platinum, VIP platinum event, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. You've seen advertisements, you're getting bombarded. If you've registered for certain developments, you are getting bombarded with emails, and everybody's got access, and they're trying to draw in some leads and clients to take them to this event or to sell them units that they've been allocated. So how it would work is the builder or the in-house brokerage would have a list of units available, and they would ask us to submit a worksheet. So you would put 2 or 3 selections because we can't guarantee we're going to get any selections. Or it would work by way of, say, the brokerage would give me 2 units to sell. They'd say, okay, you've got 2 or 5 units. This is the floor number. This is the unit model. This is the exact price with or without parking. And this is what you get. These are the incentives we're offering. Sell it to someone, or see if someone's interested in these 2 properties. That's a very unique way of doing it. It's very hard for the agent to find 2 people or specific buyers for those specific units. It's much easier to put in a request for specific models and see what gets returned back as accepted or available. And that's how the process works. Now, you need to keep in mind that there's a lot of disconnect between everybody. So you have a builder who has the product. You have a separate brokerage, whether incorporated by the builder or hired by the builder. They're still separate with separate motivations and separate responsibilities. And then you have real estate agents. So all these 3 are all connected and disconnected in the same sense, where nobody knows what's available. We don't, as agents, know exactly what's available because the in-house brokerage won't tell us. But then sometimes the builder won't even tell the in-house brokerage how many units are totally available because they want to hold some back. So, sometimes this convoluted or hidden information is not entirely anybody's fault. It's just there's vague information available. So what we do to, as experienced pre-construction sales agents, we know how to work around this to try to, get in touch and see what's available and see what we could bring forth. So we don't try to sell one thing and then only this is available because it's going to discourage people. People are going to come in and say, hey, we want to buy. And they think there's a whole list of things to buy. And they think that we're just hiding some stuff or, we're just trying to push certain units. But it's going to take, and again, this is why we're creating these videos, to kind of educate you on how it all works so you're not surprised by the process. So again, the VIP Platinum event is the time where you want to get in on. Now, you want to be careful because some advertisements, and by the way, it's all agents advertising this. Now, some agents have access. Some agents are trying to get access, so they're going to try to do advertising to get clients so they can prove to the in-house brokerage or to the builder that they can bring people to buy, but they don't have access yet. And then there's those with real access, real platinum access. So you do need to be careful because everybody has their own incentive to come out and market to you to come in and buy a property. So again, you're going to want to go with someone who has the reputation, who has the relationship with certain builders so that you're safe, you've got the in with them. And that's going to be one of the safest and best ways to go to get in early and to make sure you get what you want. So that's the VIP Platinum sales event. Now, the last part, which is kind of could be fourth or fifth position in the stages, usually combined because I'm going to explain why. So it would be all open. All brokerages are open. Whether you have VIP access, whether you're known by the builder, they have a remaining amount of units and everybody's available to sell it. Now, even at this time, you still may not have walk-in access, meaning they still may be holding it off just for brokers or agents. Now, if they don't have a sales center, it's going to be very hard to find even with the builder. And for those of you who have tried to get a hold of a builder, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to contact a builder and say, hey, I'm looking to buy this development. And they're going to run you off to the sales center. The sales center may or may not answer. You're going to have to leave a voicemail. If they do answer, awesome, very professional, very cool. They're going to give you some direction. Hopefully they know the direction. Some aren't going to answer. Some are going to forward you to an email or to a voice automated system. You're going to get a call back 2, 3, 4 days later. And it might be too late. Or you might already be discouraged now, and that kind of reflects the builder and saying, hey, they're not organized, we don't want to buy. And again, you do need to understand there's a lot of disconnects in the industry on getting from development to sales. So navigating through the process is a challenge. Let's go through how much is sold at each stage to give you an idea of percentage sold, okay? So in the friends and family stage, you're looking at anywhere between 10 and 25% of the inventory is going to be gone. I know it's a big gap, but I'm trying to play it safe here. So anywhere between 10 and 25% of all units available in the one tower or two towers they launch at a time in a pre-construction development are going to be sold out at friends and family. During the stage 2 of the in-house brokerage, it's going to be roughly in the same period, in the same time. It's going to be anywhere from that 10 to 25% range, maybe even up to 30%. So between friends and family, you're already out 10 to 30% of the units. When you get to the VIP Platinum stage, this is the stage where it all goes. You're looking at 70 to 90% of the development sold in this stage. Gone. In a hot market, you got it all gone. In a not too hot market, you're still looking at 75% sold out. Then you have that all access, all brokerage access. Now you got to understand, the agents who were not VIP agents, who were getting clients and getting ready for that all access to agents, are going to pounce at this point. So from 75% sold out, now you have the rest of the real estate agent world who's focusing on pre-construction, secondary, is going to attack, and they're going to take up the rest of the inventory. And that's why the public launch doesn't have a lot of units left. They don't have much selection, and they're going to have, again, a higher price point. So this is not the best time to buy. The best time to get in, obviously, is friends and family, but the best time you're going to be able to get in is the Platinum event. Keep in mind, after every stage, the price is going up, competition is getting more fierce, and inventory is running out. This is how it's going to work. So now you kind of have an understanding of where to approach it, how to approach it, and who to approach it with. So to conclude, guys, we've went through it all. I don't want to keep repeating the same things, but the bottom line is, unless you get in the friends and family time, you want to get in the VIP stage. And how you're going to get in the VIP stage and make sure you get what you want is getting with someone, dealing with an agent who has access, who's had experience with that builder, who's dealt with that builder before. So now that we've gone through all the stages, if you have any questions or want to discuss this more, please put a comment down below or feel free to email me and we'll set up a time where we can go through the strategy for you to get into that VIP event or any earlier stages.